measures on those behind the move. The Premier told them that he felt deeply saddened with what has happened and encouraged them to recover and return to their homes. He confirmed to them that the government facilitate their return to their homes as soon as possible. The Premier has warned some media organizations and social activists that are trying to fuel ethnic tension among citizens to refrain from such acts. OBN's Naum Sadmas reported. The EPRDF Council stated that striking promising changes witnessed under the new breed of reformist leadership in the last 5 months will be the major focus of the upcoming 11th Organizational Conference of the Front. The Council briefed the media on the Front's conference to be held in Hawassa town toward the beginning of next month. Read Teresa for the detail.
The Council of Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front (EPRDF) has briefed the media regarding the 11th upcoming conference of the front, which is to be held in Hawassa town from 3 up to 5 October. The Council disclosed that the necessary preparation has been finalized to hold the conference. Head of the Office of EPRDF Council, Fatulur Gabriel, said the conference of the front, which is to take place within 2 up to 2.5 years, was not held as per the schedule due to the instability in the country. She said the Council has decided that the upcoming organizational conference to be held at the beginning of this month during a summit held in the past March, as the rules and regulations of the front allows the extension of this conference for 6 months. Fatulur said that during the upcoming conference to be held in Hawassa town, EPRDF is expected to evaluate the decisions and work directions set during a 10th conference and discuss the works to be done till the 12th conference, as well as ways of performing the works. According to Fatulur, the agenda of strengthening the ongoing reform that came as a result of the new leadership will dominate the conference.
አጀንዳዎች አንደኛው በመጋቢት ወር ኢህአዴግ ግምገማ ካካሄደና
Among the main agendas to be discussed on the conference, the first one is about the talks to be held on ways of sustaining the ongoing progress as EPRDF has made leadership change last March, she said, adding for the reason that the 4 coalition parties of the EPRDF elect their central committee holding their respective conference. Ahead of the front's conference, EPRDF would also elect its new leaders and council. Head of the office noted that the conference would participate 1,000 people drawn from 4 coalition parties and 900 distinguished guests both from abroad and home. Asked if the EPRDF might have the plan to change its name and logo as 4 coalition parties, Fatulur said there is no plan yet regarding this case.
ስሙን የመቀየርና አርማውን የመቀየር ዓላማ የለው.
As EPRDF, there is no plan to change its name and logo. There is no agenda set for the conference. However, does not mean that it might not be raised and discussed during the conference. The Council do not hold it as an agenda, she said. The 11th conference of the EPRDF would be held from 3 up to 5 October at Hawassa town.
Women who have assumed higher political positions under the new reformist leaders in Oromian regional state are said to be registering remarkable administrative skills. Fakadu Brano presents.
Before the modern democracy came to being, the Oromo Gada system had been serving men and women equally. According to Gada fathers of the commando, besides their equality, women have a great respect in Gada system.
Women have the right to make decisions in administration of Gada system. However, gradually, this could stop due to extra challenges they face during pregnancy. They have full right of equivalent to that of men. If somebody hurts a woman, he should pay 7 cattle to solve the issue. When two ethnic groups get into conflict, the women have a great role in solving the conflict by holding their sinke. Nobody can jump over them.
Therefore, Gada system is the base for the current modern democracy according to Gada fathers. There are many women who are exemplary by their work as well as at the battlefield. Accordingly, the Oromia regional government has brought many women to political power by understanding their capacity and the decision-making ability after deep renewal. They have also brought tangible results. Former mayor of Shashamane town, who is now vice president of the Oromia regional state government, Taiba Hassan, is among those women. Residents of the town have expressed their appreciation for the former mayor.
She had the ability to listen to everyone, not only listening. She has also a great commitment to solve the problem. Nowadays, our people want a leader who listens to it and solves its problem.
She was a first woman who ensured the rule of law in our town through taking measures on rent seekers and contrabandists, she said. According to the data gained from the Oromia Urban Housing Bureau, towns like Adama, Shashamane and Lagatafo, which have been led by women, have much better ranks than others in this regard.
The Ethiopian airline announced that it is achieving its 2025 plan ahead of time. Chief Executive Officer of the Ethiopian airline, Tolde Gebremaram, said the airline has planned to register 20% growth in 2025, but it's already achieving this plan much ahead of its pre-plan. According to the CEO, Ethiopian Airline is among leading airlines in expanding destinations and providing quality service to its customers. The airline is receiving huge appreciation for registering such a great achievements at the time when global aviation industry is suffering to survive, FEBC reported. Qeerroo Oromoo said the ultimate goal of mass struggle they have been making for the last 4 years is ensuring complete freedom of their people. Olma Bain has more on this.
Some Qeerroos we have talked to is that they have been struggling not to own political position, rather to realize the freedom of their people. They said that they are a peaceful group of youth who struggle for freedom, although some couldn't understand it well.
I understand the word Qeerroo. It is a part of society that makes struggle for the right of human being. Qeerroo is not a political party, but the struggle of Qeerroo is for the right of human being. Qeerroo is not a terrorist, by the way. Maybe some persons can be defined in different ways, and maybe they can accept in different ways as a terrorist. They are not robots, but Qeerroo is who struggle, the part of society who struggle for the rights of human being, and also for the development of our country.
Previously, some people think as if Qeerroos were troublemakers, but the truth is we are peacemakers. As we all know, Qeerroo brought changes through peaceful struggle in this country. However, there are some groups and individuals who want to trade in the name of Qeerroo. So we have to be aware of this and fight it and sustain our changes. We have to also be positive for other nations, nationalities and peoples of our country.
Qeerroo is Qeerroo here, but the traders may call some others by Qeerroo's name. It's nothing for us, for the countries for themselves.
They also said they have saved the country from total collapse and even falling apart.
Changes that have been registered in this country have come about as a result of selfless Qeerroo's struggle. Qeerroos were not fighting only for Oromo people, rather for all citizens of the country. Qeerroo struggle has also produced change leaders like Dr. Abiy Ahmed and President Lama Magarsa. So today we have brought great changes even in the entire Horn of Africa.
Kan ummata keessatti barat, kan ummataaf barat, kan ummataaf hojjetu, kan ummataaf immoo kan ummataaf dhaabbate. Qeerroon dhimma aangootiif kan deemu miti. Sababni isaa ummata nu barsiise kun ummata rakkataa waan ta'eef, ummata deebiin isaan deebinee waan ta'eef, har'as borus Qeerroon kan ummata deebisuudhaaf.
Qeerroo is not struggling to get political power, rather to solve the problems of its people. Our people are poor. and have a lot of questions that haven't been answered for a long period of time. So we are struggling to get answers for our people's questions. Our people's questions are our questions too.
Scholars note that the new breeds of OPDO leaders are opening up a new chapter in political history of Ethiopia. They have suggested what OPDO has as a political organization has to do for the future. Olkawandum reports.
In an exclusive interview with the Oromia Broadcasting Iraq, some scholars said the Oromo People's Democratic Organization or PDO leaders are doing their level best in building the new Ethiopia in collaboration with the other sisterly parties. They said OPDO established before the case, although their past solidarity never expressed that. The new OPDO that is led by Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, and President of the Oromia Regional State, Honorary Dr. Lamma Magarsa, is striving to open up a new chapter in political history of Ethiopia.
The Oromo People's Democratic Organization is on good takeoff. When I say this, they are trying their level best. If you take His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy, and President Lamma, they are trying their level best in different sectors, socially, politically, and economically. So a good start is there.
They are not just appreciated by their own nation, and they are also appreciated by the Ethiopian people at this moment, because they are working hard to change the nation, not only the Oromia regional state. So this is by the leadership of OPDO at this moment, because their leaders now, like the Prime Minister and the President, the regional President, they become even more than politicians.
They also said the best achievements from OPDO leaders should get sustainability in making the country regain its peace and stability in practice of the entire Horn of Africa.
Freeing people from the jail, the innocent Oromos, the sons and daughters of Oromo, who were dying in the jail for the last 27 years, is a good achievement that we all acknowledge.
The scholars underline that for the future, OPDO should focus on Oromo people's economic and other social developments.
They should work in, capacitating and recapacitating the Oromo people economically. When I say this, Oromia is naturally endowed region, but the people are living under the poverty, which is a tragedy. The tragedy. So this tragedy should be, changed.
They are going on the right track in political, economic, and social issues. By the way, when I say that, economically, Oromo people as a nation, they don't have anything as a share company, but now we have some share companies like transportation and some other.
The scholars also delivered their message for OPDO on future direction and leading strategies.
First, they should look at the structure they made within the government structure. Within that, what the people need is peace and stability, economic growth, and social freedom.
The other members of OPDO are still not moving with them with the same speed. For example, if we see how the approach they are doing, the approach of OPDO is top-down. These finger-counted people tried to change the structure and the approach of OPDO from the center, where still from the grassroots level people are suffering from poverty, suffering from lack of good governance, suffering from different social problems. So they should work downward, not upward, from the grassroots to the center.
The scholars underscored that the ruling party should properly recruit people it appoints at key positions. They stressed the need to appoint the right person at the right position. The scholars note that at any appointments from the government should be followed by a proper sense of accountability.
Head of the Opidio Central Office, Adana Chabebe, briefed the media on the organizational conference to be held in Jimma Town for the coming couple of days. Thomas Gemula brings us the detail.
With the rank of Regional Vice President, head of Opidio Central Office, Adani Chabebe has briefed the media on the ongoing Opidio's 9th organizational conference underway in Jimma Town. Adani said for the change registered in the country, Opidio had the lion's share, and this makes the current year conference more historical. Adding, the organization is also striving more to register better results. Participants of the 9th organizational conference have been thoroughly discussing the agendas and reach on agreement. According to the head, to widen the democratic space, ensure supremacy of law, and to solve the problems of good governance observed in the region, participants of the conference had critical discussions. Adani emphasized that in order to make participatory the election which will be held at the end of the conference, so discussion has been undertaken. In the 9th Opidio's organizational conference, the name, emblem, and anthem of the organization is expected to be changed.
That brings us to the end for edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining OBN's programs.